In this screencast, we will demonstrate how to use operator panels with autofocus. First of all, let's look at a system, and we want to model the environment of that system. The environment of a doors controller system is given by the crew, the door status, and the emergency. All these are modeled with operator panels. Let's look at an example environment component, for example, the flight status information. We add a new component here as usual, and as a specification to this component we add an operator panel. The component has an output port that is called flight status. Now we specify the component with an operator panel, so the operator panel can be opened and seen in the project browser on the left. An operator panel is a DSL basically, which consists of a set of graphical widgets that enable to display or to enter information in the system. We will demonstrate how to build a simple operator panel which contains 3 labels and a push button. So first of all, drag labels on the panel and name them according to your needs. We also add a toggle button which will enable us to give the system input whether we are in flight or on the ground. When we are in flight, the button will be down, on the ground the button will be up. We define that the button has a state behavior and should specify what happens when the button is selected. When the button is selected, the flight status, which was our output port from the component, will get the value in flight, so flight. When the button is deselected, then the flight status, again our output port, will get the value in ground. In this manner, we link the graphical behavior with the signals that will be sent in the system through the output ports. In order to visualize simpler the state of the button, we add a color widget which will have 2 colors, each color representing whether the button is pushed or not, so whether we are in flight or on the ground. We should select the color and the card which activates this color. So this color widget will display red and black or when the status is in flight or on the ground. We arrange a bit the layout in order to make it nicer, to be visualized. And we are almost ready with the operator panel. So now we have 4 operator panels for crew, flight status, door status, and emergency. Let's see what we've done. Start the simulation, and remember, under environment component we have different operator panels. Now we open the flight status information, which is what we modeled previously. You can, of course, recall the 3 labels: flight information status, in flight, on ground, and the button up, down, which gives the signal whether we are on ground or in flight. In order to be able to set inputs to the system, we open the input-output view of the door system controller. Start the simulation, and we should pay attention that at first we are in flight, and then as long as we are in flight, the door status should be closed. So the doors are not allowed to be opened in flight. If we are now on ground, then the door open should function, request should function, and the door is safe to be opened, and the door status will be eventually open. So this is what we modeled with a simple operator panel. We modeled the interaction of the user with the system in a user-friendly way.